Well, I am GrayGooGirl, and I'm going to be showcasing Wizards and Warriors 3 for you. I'm joined by the lovely, the talented, the amazing Flannel Cat.
Just when you thought you had enough of me, you didn't, and I'm still here. Hello.
It's gonna be so good. I love this round so much. So yeah, we're about to enjoy some fun jank from the NES era, one of my favorite games. Yeah, so you want to give me a countdown then?
I think Slippery, the keeper of the Third Thieves Guild, says 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So we're gonna grab some cash off the street. That's what you do in these games. You gotta try and get some money so we can buy some keys from the only locksmith in town that is every bartender. We're just gonna buy 2 keys right away. It's gonna be real simple. Pop in here. And, yeah, don't worry, we're gonna see the bartender again once we leave the bar. Just don't you worry about that.
He sells gossip for $45.
He does! You could pay him money to tell you stuff, and it's not really that helpful. It never is. So we're gonna do the first nightly thing that Kuros does and break into a house and steal a statue. Because that is what knights do. Definitely what Kuros does.
You definitely bought a key from a sketchy bartender. Does that count as breaking in?
I mean, if we're not breaking in now, we're breaking in later. I mean, we'll get there. It's fine.
I have a serious question. Is this an open world crime game?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like 90% of what you do is crime. It's like that's what Kuros does. So we're learning to be a thief right now. This is the Thieves Guild test. We're first Thieves Guild. We're doing that in full knight armor and avoiding arrows, because that's how you learn to steal things. Not by breaking into houses and stealing things.
Not beating the allegations about this is not a crime game.
I mean, like, what, Kuros is trying his best. I mean, his best just happens to be very thievery and murdery. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Kuros, there's one key lesson to this game, and that is be better than Kuros. Very
just
low
be
bar
better
to
than
clear.
Kuros.
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
He seems to have forgotten how to swing his sword from the previous 2 games.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing at all. And clearly I don't either. There we go. Captain cycle. Ah, crap. It's 2 a.m. and I'm not doing this well. There we go. So we got our first statue down. We are now a level 1 thief. This will be conferred to us by giving us another set of clothing and a crappier weapon.
I love it.
Yeah, we get this like nice like yellow, I don't know, like tunic and stuff, and like we get a dagger, which is slightly shorter. We do move faster, and our head is no longer connected to our body. You can see the little pixels flipping through. It's great. We're now going to talk to that same bartender. We're going to buy 3 more keys, and unfortunately, this will be the last time we see the bartenders in this game. We're not going to need them after this. You'll all see why in a very short while. So the next thing we're going to do...
Shout out to bartenders.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's great at his job of selling people illicit goods and making them pay for basic advice.
There are so many... Oh, go ahead. There are so many things I want to say about this video game, but Gray's also going to talk about the run, and I'm just going to talk about the world and the lore. Every single character in this game, every single guild, every single bartender, everyone has a completely unique name. And if you watch the intro of this video game, there is a slow walk-in. Character introduces themselves and their job and slowly walks out. And the intro is like 10 full minutes of that.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Tubby Gilroy, best name in the game by far. Alright, so we're gonna now use a fun little clip to get past this beehive that was not there. So we despawned it, should be just fine. I'm sure the beehive is okay somewhere. Normally we'd have to burn it down with fire, but we're not doing that right now. And we're gonna do that damage boost right there, which I got first try. Nice. That damage
normally,
boost is a little tricky.
That gentleman will block you and knock you into the floor.
Yeah, he's not fun. He's kind of mean. So we're doing the second Thieves Guild.
Yeah,
so
it's a lot like the first.
Yeah,
you don't even like dress up as a thief for the Thieves Guild test. You have to change back into your armor, or else they won't let you take the test.
It's a little weird. I think they were... I wish I could understand what they were thinking, but then again, if I did, then I would, you know, have no other senses. Clearly they didn't think about it, so I shouldn't think about it.
So the first 2 games were made by Rare. Possibly the Game Boy game was made by Rare. This is not Rare. This is Zipper, I think you said?
Zippo. Zippo Games, they are a British game company that made a handful of rare titles right near the end of the NES era. They were cheaper than doing them in-house, so they just did them that way.
You love to see it. Rare being so popular in this era that they farmed sequels out to a third-party company.
Alright, so we are now at level 2 thief. We now trade in our dagger for a crowbar. A crowbar that has the same hitbox as the dagger, but doesn't look like the kill. We got our crowbar. We're gonna do the hardest part of this game right now, which is just holding left for a while. Eventually I'm gonna hit jump and we'll be at a different place, but this is basically just holding left for a little bit. And now we're actually proper breaking and entering, going into a house through a window.
The crowbars open windows.
And so we're gonna kill this demon by flexing. Unless he hits me, which he shouldn't do. Stop being mean! These demons are being meaner than usual.
That's really just honestly rude of them.
I know, right? Like, I'm just trying to murder them in cold blood, it's fine. I mean, it's not like I broke into their house and demanded stuff from that. Never mind. So we get our third thief statue. Third verse, same as the second and first. But, you know, that's how that goes, right?
Exactly. I am prepping a poll for chat. And I think it's very important. Kuros' beard, is it natural, or is it something he glued on as part of his thief's outfit?
I'm gonna say it's probably the latter. So we are gonna go and talk to Julia. She's gonna give us a jewel, and we are now betrothed to her. So we're gonna go marry her. And she told us she's gonna visit her sister, so we're gonna do that later. But yeah, so we agreed to marry her. She gave us the jewel. That's gonna be necessary for us to actually get into the castle, because this town was built by MC Escher, so it's fine. So we're not gonna be we're gonna do the third thieves guild. I think y'all can guess where this is going. That's right, it's the same map, everybody. Oh no.
Oh
hell. I've
now
fallen
the
there
don't
so
kill you.
long.
They just kick you out and you take some damage.
Yeah, so I'm not like dead, but it's just like, that's kinda garbage.
It's demoralizing.
No. That's demoralizing. The platforms have weird hit detection on the edge, which is just the worst possible thing. So, yeah, that can happen sometimes. There we go. See, that's what was supposed to happen. If you get too far to the edge, they kind of just kill your momentum. It's a weird bit of nonsense with how this physics system works. Also, this was the same physics engine used to make the NES game Solar Jetman. They just
very
copied
similar
the same
genre.
Of course, completely.
Basically the same game.
Exactly. Is this not the RPG, the Lunar Lander of RPGs? But
given how tough it is to get Kuros to land on a platform, I'm 100% in agreement that this is the Lunar Lander of platformers.
100% agree on that. This game is something. So we're gonna pop over here. We're gonna do a thing. We're gonna make this guy lean back just like the other one. Oh, I missed the I missed that cycle so bad.
The results of the poll are overwhelmingly in favor of the glue-on beard.
Oh, 100%. I mean, this is clearly a fake beard. Like, Kuros is just like, they won't suspect me if I've got a beard on.
That's it. He could do his thieving in peace.
Okay, did the thieves provide him the beard, or did he bring it himself? That's what we need to ask.
So they handed him, like, you know when you go to Spirit Halloween and you buy a Halloween costume that comes in like that plastic sheath?
Yeah.
I imagine the thieves handed Kuros like a plastic sheath with the thief outfit in it and like the glue-on beard and this comically large key.
Oh, 100%, yeah. So we've got the key to the city now. This key will open any door in the city. We no longer need bartenders. We're our own locksmith. But this big key can open not only the regular doors, it can open special doors that require this key. Because everywhere, including the underworld, requires you to have this key to go through certain doors. I mean, that seems like they wouldn't trust that to the thieves, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Again, they didn't think about it, so why should I?
Can you attack with the key?
Nope.
Okay.
Kuros has no attack now. I missed that. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. jump. There we go. Sorry. Force of habit.
This game goes from like, oh cool, it's a town I can wander, and then you end up in the castle, and then you end up in the underworld, and the game becomes too big to manage with one brain. At least that's how it was for me.
It gets big and sprawling. The only reason I know it is because I played this game to absolute death as a child. Would you knock it off with that spear? Ah, the birds! No! I can't even with this.
Kuros throws a fit, falls over.
Okay, at least we got over here. Now we're gonna talk to Joanne. Joanne is gonna give us a gem in exchange for pledging to marry her. This is where we enter the stage of non-consensual polyamory. Kuros is just gonna marry both of them and not tell each other about it. It's fine, don't worry about it. This is Kuros. This is what he does.
Be better than Kuros.
Be better than Kuros. You see, he sweeps into a town to fight off a magician he caused to be there in the first place, and then agrees to marry the king's daughters and take their gems.
Oh,
and
I guess there's the lore. This game takes place literally moments after, like, Wizards and Warriors 2 Iron Sword. And what Iron Sword is, like, you go and you fight the, what's his name, Mordak or something? I think I got that name.
Malkil.
Valkil. Malakil, thank you. He turns into the elements and you fight him on a mountain and then you beat him and he's just like, ah, JK, lol, I'm pretending to be the king in this town now. And he takes over the king and puts the king in jail or something, or he doesn't really put him in jail. And now we're in this town trying to fix it.
I need to interrupt for one quick thing. I just need to point out one thing. If you look at the background, you look at the side of this this particular map, they very, very striking resemblance to the wizard's beard and robes. We're climbing his beard right now.
I love that lore. So
it's so good.
This is the wizard's trial and possibly the most frustrating thing in this video game.
Oh yeah.
You have to land on these platforms like dead center. If you land a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, you will just slide off the side like there's slopes. It's unbelievably frustrating.
And we didn't get hit. Nice. We hit the right spot to not have to worry about getting stabbed by the staff. All right, so now we are a level 1 wizard. We control the elemental power of fire. We're not going to use that for a minute. We're going to keep using our giant key and our comically oversized shoes, and try to get our way into the underworld without having the stuff we need to. So I'm going to try and do the proper version of this. I don't know I'm going to get it though, so we're going to try.
All right, I'm excited.
Oh, we got it in one! Hell yeah! That's the Jackie skip, y'all. This is the first time in a marathon I haven't had to back that up. The Jackie skip is famously finicky. It's terrible. But yeah, we got it. So we're gonna do that, and swap over to our fire staff. And now we're gonna kill some snakes that were minding their own business, because that's what you do. Kuros just breaks into caves and kills stuff.
They thought it was their, like, Uber Eats.
Yeah, I mean, Kuros, yeah, fair enough. I mean, they did threaten to eat him. I guess he's not completely outside of his jurisdiction.
There's like a line where you walk into, like, the lair of a hungry worm, and then you're upset that they want to eat you. I don't think so.
I don't know. It just seems like he could have, like, I don't know, not done that. Because he is here to steal yet another statue. Because that's, part of his shtick. That's his MO. That's what the Thieves Guild has trained long and hard to do.
Through all those jumping exercises.
Also, I want to point out one fun thing. I was looking at the stream right before I went on. I love the fact that this title is so long and jank that it was outside of the bounds of the box. On the side. It's perfect. It's just exactly what this game needs. This game has 2 colons in the title for a NES game. Like, they really thought this was going to be a series.
I mean, it is the 3rd game in a series of 4. Well,
but they're like... This is gonna be like the Kuros series, where it's just like they had his name on everything. It's great.
Just imagine Wizards and Warriors 3 like spins off to be a whole series of games specifically like this is Wizards and Warriors Kuros.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to request a real quick thing right here. we're gonna need a moment of silence for those dead worms. It's just a thing that I always do. So, right now we're just a moment of silence right now. Thank you, Gross. Appreciate that.
He listens sometimes. Like they were gonna make a whole series of games. Like this is Wizards and Warriors, Kuros, and then they're gonna have like Wizards and Warriors, Malkill, like the tragic backstory or something. This is the world I want to live in.
No, I wish there were like 10 more of these games and they were all based on this engine, because this game is something. Alright, so we just went into the Wizards, the third level Wizards Guild. They kicked us out because we're a thief, even though you need to be a thief to open that door. So we're gonna do that test now. We're gonna skip over the second, because the second just lets you walk through lava waterfalls that exist in town for some reason. Now the platforms are half the size and move twice as fast.
What's the rent look like this in the city? With the
I can't imagine the rent.
Waterfalls and the Thieves Guild with the key to the city.
I mean, picturesque waterfalls of lava? Yeah. I mean, that seems like it would be a solid thing.
For some.
It's totally fine, yeah. I mean, if you've got the ability to get through it. Hey, we got the beard worm.
We have a question from chat.
Yeah, shoot.
Is the life bar hot dogs, and are we stealing hot dogs from evil?
That is a damn fine question, and honestly, I never thought about it, but it could be. I'm not gonna, oh no.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Recovered, we got it, it's fine.
Everyone's fine.
I made the jump, and then I failed afterwards, and that is like the biggest humiliation. we just canceled out the Jackie Skip celebration there. Come on. The most
I don't know how you
jumps.
land on these things.
Years and years and years of ill-advised practice.
Oh, I love that practice. That's the NES TMNT practice.
Oh, I spent so long playing this game. And this game hates you. It really does. If you want to talk about games that channel the spirit of malevolence, this is one of those games.
As someone who's personally dove into the 3 NES Wizards and Warriors games this year, this series is not a big fan of the player.
Oh no, it hates the player. It'll do anything to punish the player for what they want to do. So we're gonna swap back to the thief real quick, because thieves are faster basically every time we're in like a cutscene or have to move any kind of like lateral way. They're faster. But vertically, wizards are faster, so I'm gonna swap back and forth a couple times at different points. Alright, we're gonna go in this door, we're gonna go out the same door, we're gonna be in a different location because that's how physics works, and we're gonna jump over here. And that leads up to another door that we have to open as a thief, but we gotta swap to a wizard to get up to that door. So this is the micromanaging that is swapping the class system constantly. They had plans. It's not fluid, it's not fun.
It's a neat concept that they almost cooked.
Alright, so this is Lindsay. Lindsay is the third sister. We're going to pledge to marry her so that we can take her gem. And yeah, because Kuros does what Kuros does. It's fine, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out in the end. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, the ending will wrap all of this up.
Exactly, it'll be completely different. Alright, so now we're gonna fight what is the worst thing in this game. It's called the High Dragon. It is one of the largest sources of RNG in the game. And I call it the High Dragon because it's supposed to be a dragon, but it's very clearly also supposed to be a Hydra. And they got like most of the way through making the body, but they're like, well, we don't have the memory space for, you know, for big heads. So they gave them comically small heads, which is amazing. Let's watch this come in. It's gonna like comes in all like epic and sweeps in like, look at the dragon and tiny heads.
I've seen this like before. It's just every time. The hands are bigger than the head.
It's so good. Oh crap, we fell. Okay, so that's the thing that happens. That is why I budget so much time for this run. This run, when properly executed at record speeds, is about 18 minutes. 18 to 19 minutes. We budget 25 because of the High Dragon. It is complete RNG and a terrible, terrible, terrible fight. So, it's pinned to the global cycle, much like the spears that are in certain areas. So, we never actually know what it's gonna do when it's gonna do it. Even if you have a very, very strong, reliable start, there's enough variability in movement and all of that, that we never know exactly how it's gonna play out. This is a pretty favorable cycle, though. As long as I keep attacking, I'm less likely to get hit. Come on. Oh, you're so close to dying.
Taking his hot dogs. Hot dogs are almost gone.
Alright, we just need 3 more hits. And come on. Come on. One more. One more.
Good Dorn.
Got it. Okay, cool. We can jump down now. So, we are now gonna grab this gem. We are gonna we're gonna set off some celebratory fireworks, y'all. Don't think too much about these. Not a problem.
Did we promise to marry the dragon before we took his gem?
We did not. The dragon, as I understand, was already in a relationship, was not interested. So, we just had to murder him and take his gem. It's fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure Kuros would have agreed to marry him.
Yeah, had the dragon asked.
Exactly, yeah.
Kuros was ready to lie.
Oh, 100%. Kuros was like, yeah, no, let's get married. We'll go to Vegas. It'll be a good weekend. Everyone will have fun.
Oh, that's
hit the slots.
Kuros 2. Kuros goes to Vegas.
Just Kuros marrying like 17 people with an Elvis wedding. Oh my god. This is the 2 a.m. energy I love, y'all. This is what makes these runs so fun. Alright, so...
Welcome to BBG 2 a.m. Go ahead, go talk.
So, welcome to the slowest part of this game. We go and climb for a while. So, yeah, Kat, how's your day going? Everything good?
Everything's great. I did pretty well in a pinball tournament. My wife took third in a pinball tournament, which is amazing.
That's awesome.
I'm watching some cool runs tonight here on Big Bad Game-a-thon, and I'm having a great time, and technically doing commentary for this, but mostly I'm just talking to you.
I know, it's fun though, right? Like, this is the kind of, these are the runs that I love.
But we're learning about Kuros.
Yeah, and we're learning about that guy who definitely does shady shit.
Oh my god.
So there we go. We're gonna pop up this way, and yeah, this is literally just meandering through a hallway that is completely set in stone. It was supposed to be like this big thematic build-up, because like, they expect you to have spent like 4 or 5 hours getting here. So like, this is the final path to the final fight. In reality, it's just like 2.5 minutes of nothing.
We're on our way. Climbing. So is this... Right, you had to go into the cage, the gate, so this is the only way up here. This is just this final area. There's no enemies in here.
There's just nothing. I mean, you'd think they'd like try and do that, but I think they wanted the High Dragon to be like the big atmospheric fight, and then like, it's fine, we'll just send him up, you know, it's not a big deal. Give him this like, little bit of a breather.
What enemies does this game have in it? It has random villager, it has guy watching a door, it has that weird demon who is just guy watching a door, and
it has
the worms.
Another guy watching a door that we don't kill in this run, but we probably should because he's kind of a dick. Alright, so we're gonna swap back to being a thief because they're faster cutscenes. We're gonna hang out with our short king here. We just saved him. He's good to go. And now we're gonna go fight Malkiel.
We have unlocked the king.
Yep, we are gonna fight Malkiel and do the best possible thing. We're not actually gonna do anything to him. He's just gonna he's gonna decide he's done. We're just gonna go over here and we're gonna just levitate, like right in this spot right here. And he blows up. And that is
he's gone.
Not bad.
He did ask us to join him, and if you say yes, the game is over.
Yeah, no chance to recover. It doesn't like just take a life. If you say yes, the game is over and you've lost. Also, this is the best ending.
This is setting up for 4. Get ready for Kuros 2. Kuros in time.
This is Kuros falling into a time portal and being thrown into the future. So it's definitely a thing. But yeah, that's the end of this game. So yeah, I'm GrayGooGirl. I do a bunch of streaming stuff. You can find me on twitch.tv/GrayGooGirl. That's basically all I got.
This isn't gonna stop, by the way. It's just gonna keep doing this, so if this is a little bit too visually sensitive, maybe take 5.
Just gonna hit reset there. We don't need to watch any more of that. But yeah, that's me. And that's this run. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it's a completely ridiculous run, but it's just so much fun.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for joining BBG.